Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so I am here with a rather interesting video because I'm going to be talking about astrology, okay, which is what I talk about on this channel. It's what this channel is mostly about. Astrology in connection with numerology and with the tarot and how they all combine together. And I'm going to do this by testing it on myself, by doing sort of like experiment and teaching you little strategies and ways on how you can also interpret it and how you can also connect the three. Okay, so let's get into this. So I'm not sitting here saying that this is the truth and this is the way. This is just something that I noticed and I wanted to bring it forward, and if you're interested, then yeah, then continue to watch, right? Okay, so I'm going to go at it through numerology to begin with. Now, in numerology, there are the main numbers that we should look at. So there is your destiny number / your expression number. Then there's also your heart's desire number / your soul urge number. Then there is also your inner dreams number / personality number. So there are 3. And then you also have your life path number. Now, these are the 4 main ones that I've discovered, okay, that I've looked into for myself. And I'm just going to tell you. I am going to tell you my numbers. So, by the way, I will provide links in the description box so you can also find your own, okay, just so you know. Now, my destiny number / my expression number is 6. And then my soul urge number / heart's desire number is 1. My inner dreams / personality number is 5. And then my life path number is 4. Okay, so first let's get into my destiny number / expression number. Now, I'm just going to read what that means. The destiny number describes the tasks that you must achieve in this lifetime. Living up to the attributes of this number may not be easy, but it is your goal in the here and now. And it's therefore this destiny number represents your life's purpose, spiritual mission, and your field of opportunity. I'm just going to read then what it says for the number 6, because like I said, mine is number 6. So it says here, the number 6 destiny suggests that the direction of growth in your lifetime will be toward a greater sense of responsibility, love, and balance. You must be a person very much inclined to give help and comfort to those in need. As the saying goes, charity begins at home, and the home is where you must be a special person. The qualities of the 6 make the finest and most concerned parent and one who is often deeply involved in domestic activities. A happy home life is the goal of Destiny 6, and if you live up to the promises of this number, you will reap this reward most likely with some degree of luxury and grace. Now, when we look at the tarot, so we're bringing in the tarot to this, I'm just focusing on the major arcana for the purpose of this video, okay? So when we look at the major arcana, we can see that, okay, the Lover's card is connected with Gemini, okay, it says number 6, okay, number 6. And then we have the Devil card, which is connected with Capricorn, and that is the number 15. But for numerology purposes, 1 + 5 is 6. So these both sort of equal to the number 6. The way I am personally interpreting this with my own birth chart, okay, the way I see it is, right, I have both my Mars and my Venus in the sign of Capricorn. And the Lover's card, okay, this Gemini card, the lovers are represented with both Venus and Mars. It's like Venus and Mars coming together. My Venus and Mars are conjunct in the sign of Capricorn, so I can see this connection. And also my North Node is in the sign of Capricorn in my chart, okay? And it's in my 4th house. and the fourth house is really connected to family, with family. And from this number 6, destiny number, that is like, that's like a number that is greatly connected with home. Plus the fact that the North Node is like the direction that we should be headed towards. Like, yeah, purpose. And the destiny number is related to purpose. I have that Capricorn stellium where my Venus, my Mars, my Uranus and my Neptune are there, and then my North Node's there too. And many of these planets are actually in my fourth house. With that North Node in Capricorn in my fourth. So I can't help but feel like with numerology and astrology and the tarot all connected here, that it's this sign. It's like pushing me in that direction towards that Capricorn fourth house energy. I guess you could say for me, perhaps my lesson in this life is to be this authoritative figure within the home life, within the family life, even going back to my own home life and where I did grow up with a lot of chaos, because I do have Uranus there in my fourth and Neptune in my fourth, and I also have Venus in my fourth, and it shows that I do desire that, and I would love for that peace and serenity within the home. And I'm here now, and I've been here in my own place for the past few months, but prior to that, and from growing up in the household that I did grow up in, I had to go through those experiences. You know, I've talked about my houses within my videos and the different things that have happened in my life. I got very personal with you all, very personal, but I know that those things happen for a reason. And I've learned so much, and I forgive, I've accepted, I've let go. I appreciate my family, and I love my family, and I'm grateful to my family. And I've sort of brought those lessons forward into my life now, and I'm like more conscious of what I want from a home and from family and from a supportive partner. You know, I've learnt that I desire the stability, I desire comfort, I desire emotional support, and that's essentially where my life is headed. It's like this energy was given to me in this fourth house. You know, I know someone had said before about, oh, well, you sort of asked for your birth chart, and I got quite defensive about that. I guess I did. But I don't think it's so blunt, or so direct or plain to say, you asked for that. It's so much more difficult than just to say, oh, well, you asked for it. There's a lot of layers to this, and there's a lot of reasons for why or whatever. But essentially, I do understand that, yeah, okay, I came onto this earthly plane here, this point, with these energies, and it's up to me what I choose to do with those energies. Do I learn from them? Do I use them to my advantage? Or do I deny them? And who knows? Who knows what could come around in the next life, whatever. I'm just learning a lot actually about myself more and more and more, and that's what I love about continuing to make videos and continuing to learn about astrology, because the things that I said last year can be so different to what I say now, but then there's also going to be similarities. It's just a constant learning process. And so yeah, I've grown to really deeply understand the energies that I'm working with within my fourth house and within Capricorn. Alright, so moving on to my soul urge or heart's desire number. Mine is the number 1. Okay, so it says here with the soul urge number that it is your inner cravings, your likes and dislikes, which are usually kept rather private. This influence suggests the nature that drives you in your personal life. Satisfying the demands of the soul urge will give you a sense of inner peace and contentment. Okay, so like I said, mine is the number 1, and it says for the number 1, with the number 1 soul urge, you achieve a sense of contentment when you succeed in any type of competition. You need to have the sense that you are a winner at doing what you do. Winning makes you feel accepted and appreciated, and these are keys to being fulfilled. When we look at the tarot, when we look at these cards again, we're going to look for the number 1. So the representation of the number 1. Now what we see here is the Magician card, number 1. Alright, then what we also see here is the Sun card is 19. So 9 plus the 1 is 10, but you drop off the 0, okay, so 1 plus 0 is gonna be 1. So the Sun card actually can be linked or connected with your sun sign, that's a given, and also connected with Leo. And this card, the Magician card, can be connected with Mercury or Gemini or Virgo. And when I look at my own chart, right, I have both my Sun and my Mercury, all right, both my Sun and my Mercury in the sign of Aquarius in my 5th house, and they are conjunct. And of course, the 5th house is ruled by Leo, right? Leo within astrology. Then my Sun and Mercury conjunction are both trining my Gemini midheaven. Then I also have my Virgo rising. So could it be suggested that I want to find this contentment within this 5th house energy, within, well, YouTube? Because 10th house, my public persona. And yeah, I feel fired up and ready to make videos and keep doing and keep being creative. So like, creativity is really important for me. I love it. And yeah, like I said, my Sun and my Mercury are both in my 5th house of creativity, and it's just something that speaks to my heart, right? This is the heart's desired number. And yeah, overall, I feel really good about it. I feel really good about this channel, and I feel that being on top of my game within this arena provides me with that fulfillment, with that just like enthusiasm. Like, yeah, I got this, and keep going, because I got this. Moving on then to my inner dreams number / my personality number. And mine, like I said, is the number 5. 5 alive. Okay, so it says here quickly that it relates to a secret dream, your inner desires, or maybe even your fantasies. Alright, I guess it kind of speaks for itself in that way with the inner dreams. For the number 5, it says you dream of being totally free and unrestrained by responsibility. You see yourself conversing and mingling with the natives in many nations, living for adventure and life experiences. Right off the bat here, actually, I'm noticing how this could be connected with Jupiter. Totally free and unrestrained, mingling with natives in many nations, living for adventure and life experiences. I'm starting to see how that might be connected with Jupiter here. So let's look at the cards to assess this. Number 5 in the major arcana, the Hierophant. Okay, number 5. And then also we have the number 14 in the major arcana, Temperance card. 4 plus 1 is 5. Hierophant is connected with the sign of Taurus. Temperance is connected with the sign of Sagittarius in astrology. Taurus rules my 9th house. 9th house being ruled by Sagittarius within astrology, okay? So Taurus rules my 9th house. Taurus is connected with my abstract higher mind. It's actually this, it's this placement I feel helps me ground this information and speak it in a very simplistic way for you to understand, which I love. I love being able to simplify everything for you guys. So there's something, right? And then also I have Jupiter conjunct my ascendant within my birth chart. I have Jupiter trining Venus within my birth chart, and remember, Venus rules Taurus within astrology. So yeah, Jupiter is trining my Venus, and then also my ascendant is also trining my Venus, and I have a Sagittarius IC. It rules my 4th house. Remember, the inner dreams and fantasies. 4th house, really an inner house, right? Unconscious house. I can see how this connection between my number 5, right, and then with my Jupiterian energy they connect here. They do connect, because I have traveled extensively throughout my life, and by the way, it's not over. I've actually got some exciting travel plans next year. But then also to be free and to be in my own place now is so, like, to have that independence, to have that space. This is something that my personality is very connected with it, basically. My personality is that of being open and being free to roam and explore and expand my consciousness and expand my horizons. I soak it up. I eat that for breakfast every day. And lastly, guys, of course, I guess the biggest known number for last, and that is the life path number. And my life path number is 4. Number 4. Quickly then, the life path describes the nature of your journey through this life. The life path number 4 suggests that you entered this plane with a natural genius for planning, fixing, and building and making things work. You are one of the most trustworthy, practical, and down-to-earth individuals, the cornerstone members of society. Indeed, as a life path 4, you are a builder of society. If you are amongst these highly talented people, you have an idealistic nature which is grounded in practical terms, allowing you to conceive far-reaching schemes and carry them through till the end. So, when I look at the tarot, number 4 is connected with Aries, the Aries card, the Emperor card. And then we have also the Death card. So this is number 4 in the Major Arcana. And then this is number 13 in the Major Arcana. So 3 plus 1, of course, is 4. And the Death card can be connected with Scorpio. When I look at my own chart, I have my Aries moon, right? I have my Aries moon, and it is in my 8th house. The house that is ruled by Scorpio in astrology. I know that it's a life, right? This is the life path, so this 4 really combines my whole chart in that sense, right? Because it is, I think, even anyway, they all combine and join in with each other, and there are, I just want to say here, there are a lot more connections that can happen. Like, for example, even if you are getting the Aries card and the Taurus card, don't just look to see where Aries and Taurus are, but see then where Mars is, because it's connected with Aries, right? See where the 1st house is, what's in your 1st house, because that's connected with Aries. And then also in the likes of Taurus, where's Venus, because that's connected with Taurus. What about the 2nd house, because that's connected with Taurus. See what aspects are being made between these planets. So it does go into many finer details here, but I'm just giving a brief description because I don't want to confuse you guys, right? So dig deeper into it yourselves. But when I then look at my Aries moon and it's in my 8th house, and how, you know, having my moon in my 8th house does, it attracts a lot of people to me who have a lot going on, and I'm very understanding, and I can, like, people trust me, basically. People trust me with their deepest, darkest secrets and moments and pains and aches. People can trust me, and I listen, I ask the right questions, I'm there, and all I have to do is listen. It's quite difficult whenever I'm sitting with someone and I know, I can sort of know how I can help them, or I sort of, not, it's more, I know what they can do, right? Maybe that's what this is. As an Aries moon, like, I know what people can do. Maybe that's my life path. Maybe this is it. Like, I'm going through my life and I'm seeing all of the things, all those things are in people's unconscious minds, in their psyche, that they're denying and they're repressing and that they're running away from. And as someone who is very motivated and driven and highly competitive in her energy and isn't about staying down for long, I'm very much about moving forward and getting up and getting up, and I've been talking about that. But as somebody who has that energy within me, as an Aries moon, I want to motivate people to come out of that 8th house energy, to own it, to come out on top of it and liberate it. I just realized there that I had the Taurus card instead of the Aries one, but it doesn't matter. My Aries energy wants other people to come out of their despair and to liberate themselves and to know that they have the power to stand up and take back their power. And perhaps that's what it's about. That's what I'm building on. Maybe this is what this channel is for. Maybe this is the purpose of this channel ultimately, is to show you guys that you are enough. I've been building this channel for over a year now and it's still building. And as a life path number 4, I am a builder. I am a builder, and I take this all very seriously because I want you to be aware of you. I've been making videos about the unconscious, about your psyche, and that's a very scorpionic thing, a very 8th house thing, and therefore I can see how these all do connect for me personally. So yeah guys, those are my numbers and how they connect with the tarot, okay, with the tarot and with astrology, with your astrological placements. Like I said, I'm going to put links in the description box to calculators so you can get these 4 numbers for yourselves. And then what I suggest doing is going to the tarot and seeing where they all are. Go and see which cards are connected with which signs or which planets or whatever, and then look at your own chart and bring them all together and see what themes you can come up with for yourself. If you can find any themes, whatever, let us know in the comment section. If you get your numbers, let us know in the comment section and we can see if we share any patterns or themes with one another, and if we do, we can give advice and we can help one another, okay? So yeah, I really enjoyed this video. It was super fun to make and I hope that you benefited from it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye! They'll say bye too. Bye, 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 bye.